What's good, YouTube family? This your guy DJ Bless One. Thank you for watching another episode of IsmokeHiphop Live. So the YNW Melly case, it just keeps taking a turn after turn after turn. Now we gotta read this right here. The prosecutors reveal YNW Melly's text message where they're basically saying where he allegedly confessed to the murder, and he texts, "I did that." I did that. Shh. So we're gonna read these text messages together, and before we get started, you already know to hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and thank you for watching another episode of IsmokeHiphop Live. Let go. So these are the text messages that court officials have released and counselors have presumed, which is the DA office. Prosecutors said Melly is guilty because of these texts. Now let's read it. In the thread where they obtained information and data from his cell phone and the towers, you can see the thread number 3402282366 So I'm not about to read all that, but you guys get what I'm saying. To validate, these are official court documents. Now, it's saying text, "I did that." Author, YNW Melly. Recipient, YNW Melly. Hold on. So is this being sent to his own self? Hold on. Let's see. Okay. PZ Gambino. I don't know if that's the rapper or the individual he sent this to. They're saying he said he did that, and the text message says, "Shh." I mean, my only thing to court officials, and before I go to the big screens, y'all make sure y'all read some more. Are we sure he's speaking on the actual murder? But I will be honest with you guys. Can we be more honest? It doesn't look good for Melly. I was one of the people who thought he's coming home. The state doesn't have enough evidence, and me personally, I still don't think they have enough evidence. Now, does that mean Melly is innocent or guilty? I don't know. He could be guilty. I don't go off that when I'm going off court situations. I want to see whatever attorneys are out there fighting, each one has actually substantial evidence without the burden of doubt or whatever, so we could be like, yeah, he's guilty, or yeah, he's innocent. And in this case, I haven't seen people really show that Melly is innocent, but I haven't been shown that he's guilty as well. It's one of them court cases that now I don't know, man. This is one of them 50-50 situations now. I told my audience, you guys, the I Smoke Hip Hop Nation folks, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I feel like it might not be a win anymore, I will share this with you. And because of those text messages, I feel that could be damning. Does that specifically mean it's towards, you know, Sack Chaser and Juvie being murdered? No, but at the same time, it could be enough to sway the jury. Let's just be honest here. The DA has been doing a lot of tactics that can definitely sway the jury. When that one agent came in there with the mask, which made no sense because he was in a courtroom outside of it the whole time with no mask on, just a lot of antics being going on. But it's enough, in my opinion, especially because I'm from Broward County, Florida, to sway the opinions of juries. This has been the most, besides the YSL case and that crazy judge that they have, this case has a lot of circus antics going on, and you just don't know anymore. I thought I did, but things are just coming out the avenue over and over again. Like when they said Melly changed his clothes, I'm thinking this is 12 hours later. Who keeps a blood-stained clothes on them for over? Now, I've been in a situation where I've lost friends or we got injured, and I kept the same clothes on well over 12 hours. I raised my hand and admit to that. But I've never been in a situation where people say that makes you guilty if you do change your clothes. We all left the club. Bro got stabbed or hit up. And you know, the blood seen is in the vehicle, we're dirtied by it or whatever. We could have just been bystanders, or even if we're the people who are in it, we're going to change our clothes, especially if you're an artist such as YNW Melly. But they took that and had his own friend use that. And can you call the friend a rat for that? I don't know. He was just being honest about a particular situation. Maybe the friend didn't think that was nothing wrong with it. But you see, games and tactics and strategies are played in the courts in the United States of America, and in this case, it's like a good chess move by the prosecutors. I am not going to lie to you. Let's go back to it. When I'm looking at this, and it just says "I did it," and then you go to the other text, and it goes "shh," like come on, man. They're definitely gonna tie it to this murder. they're definitely going to tie it to the murder. Then they showed the other text that showed him and Sack Chaser going through it, him and Sack Chaser going through back and forths. I think they're going to use that as plenty of motives as to why Melly would want Sack Chaser killed. Now, do us in the streets know what motives are besides the gossip? No, but based on the gossips we're hearing through the streets or whatever, yeah, there appears to be somewhat motive. They claim that Sack Chaser tried to date YNW Melly's mother, or they were in a sexual relationship. I'm gonna say allegedly. I don't have no proof of that. I don't hang with them. You know what I mean? But people are bringing all these things up, or the video where his mom stated that YNW Melly was getting bullied by Sack Chaser, in particular Juvie, but mostly Sack Chaser. And if you take the video of Juvie's father speaking on this, what his son told him through the business acumen of getting paid and splitting the payments, they can bring up that Melly didn't want to share. I mean, it's a lot of things they can use as motives now when I look at it. I just didn't think those motives were strong enough, but based on these new text messages or whatnot, they will use it to substantiate their motives even more. Look, man, y'all let me know in the comment sections, you know what I'm saying, how y'all feel about it. Do you think Melly is coming home, or do you think the state has enough, substantial evidence to get my G a guilty verdict? You know what I'm saying? It's not looking good. I'm not one of these bloggers who's biased, and I'm from Broward County, Florida. You feel me? Merrill's all day. But it's like, I'm an honest dude when I do these reaction videos. At the end of the day, whether we like an artist or not, 2 individuals unfortunately lost their lives. So my heart is always going to be with all the families. It's going to be with YNW Melly's mother and brother, B Slime, that is. And my heart is definitely going to be with Juvie's father. I love how he's fighting for his son. He even went against his own daughter because he didn't like the fact that his daughter is speaking to Melly and them, or at least associates of YNW world. And I love that he's going against his BM, all that. And I love the fact that Sack Chaser family is also speaking out too. The reason why I say that is because I'm thinking of all the families involved. Just like when XXXTentacion got killed, I didn't just put my heart with his mother and family. I also said it's unfortunate for not the ones who got locked up, but their families, because all these people who got locked up in that life sentence, they got kids, they got brothers, sisters, mom, dad, aunties, close associates. Everybody is hurting. Nobody wins in these cases, y'all. You know what I mean? So my heart is always thinking like that. Nobody wins. It might be a game to some of these content creators. For me, especially coming from Broward County area, and we've been in the news lately, not for so much good things, your heart do hurt, because I know some of these individuals, the associates or whatever, and it doesn't feel good, and you can see their heart is definitely broken and torn. Some people don't know which side to pick because they're friends with all the parties involved, and it just leads to a big hoopla, man. Look, man, y'all let me know in the comment sections about y'all views and perspectives. Y'all know DJ Blessing will definitely get back with y'all in the comment sections. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Love your family, love your kids, and definitely stay blessed, gang. Peace.